Trying to get TikTok set up really quick. It shouldn't take that long. I think it's already set up, basically. That. All right. All right, we are set up. We are ready to go. I haven't posted on TikTok in a while. I've just been doing a lot of live streams. But how's everybody doing today? Let's go live really quick just to check to make sure everything's good here. That's the channel. That'll do it. Switch the channel and then we'll be good. So how's everybody doing this morning, this fine morning? Before we get into it, all good? All right, sounds good. We got 12 people here, 3 likes. Thank you guys for being here. I know that Loopring is kind of making a move right now. Well, it was. Let's see. It's still up 10% from what I see. So it's good to see that. Still down 11% for the last 7 days, but it's up 10% back up to 266 or so. Oh, good morning, Matt. Did you finish the trilogy of High School Musical? I've been finished the trilogy of High School Musical. Yeah, High School Musical 1 was where it was at, but everything else wasn't really that great. Is there any official news for the pump? No. It's not just, we're starting to see some crypto recover. We're still seeing Bitcoin down, Ethereum down, some of the big players that are down, which kind of goes back to the point to where I was trying to make yesterday, that institutions hold a certain percentage of like these not stable coins, but trying to think of a word for them, staple coins, the coins that are anytime you think of crypto, you really have to name those. So Ethereum, Bitcoin, Litecoin, some of the bigger name cryptocurrencies or more popular cryptocurrencies there are being held by institutions, and that's why you're seeing those continue to decrease, because they liquidate some, get to a certain level, buy some of the lesser name ones, so they still keep 10% or 1% of their portfolio within areas, but they take out a portion of Bitcoin and they put it into another position where they feel like that's making a move, and then they basically move things around all in like one day or 1 week. Do you think Loopring will go back down? Do I think it will fall back down to $2? It's possible. But we might be starting to see a comeback here and getting back to that $3 mark, and then we won't really see it break down to that level ever again. That's what I'm thinking we're seeing. We're seeing a lot of strength within the position. A lot of people want to buy into it, and that's why you're seeing that jump up. So let me go to my screen here, see if that actually popped up. It should have popped up. Yeah. So Loopring is up 10%, 10.28%. You're seeing it at $2.66. $2.66 for Loopring after getting down to what, 218. So if you invested in it at the bottom or major move at the bottom while other people were fearful, you wouldn't have been able to make a decent amount of money just off of that move right there. Crypto is making me crazy. I understand. It's watching it every day is like watching a stock in one day, right? Watching a popular stock in one day, because Loopring or any position will be up, to 67,000, or like Bitcoin will be up to 67, 69,000, whatever it is, and then decrease down to 57,000. It's like it's lost $10,000 worth of value in a matter of a week. Like how does that make sense? But it'll make you crazy. It will make you crazy. Not gonna lie. I am not gonna lie. Yeah, anybody on, I don't even have Twitch up. Anybody on Twitch or TikTok, feel free to ask away, ask any questions. I have this coming up. Hopefully I don't have desktop audio on, so we're good. Thoughts on Disney. Got Got a $55 call for February. So yeah, I ended up getting a call option for February. Oh, you're talking about my call, or you're talking about you got one. I'm not sure what you're asking here, but yes, I got a $55 call on Disney for January, for the middle of January, January 21st, 2022. So I do believe we are going to see a push on Disney, and that's just my mindset behind it. I was going through a couple of day trade scenarios, some my watch list here, but if I go back to, let's see, recently viewed, I go to Disney here, you can see that what I had in place, I mean, it really just filled that gap as of now, and you're starting to see a little bit of a push. Yes, you do see it decreasing a little bit, creating that less of a hammerhead candlestick, but you're seeing that long wick at the bottom. You're seeing a very buy heavy candlestick. So I'm taking it upon myself to see a push in this. Up to a level to where it may resist at 79, it may resist at 80 or 190, but I'm not looking for that much of a gain. I'm looking for maybe a short-term gain. Yes, I am playing it out for the long haul, but there's no way that I'm going to play it out all the way up to 203. I mean, you can make that move if you wanted to, but I got my one call option for Disney. I think it's one. I just bought another option, so I'm not sure. Yeah, I think it's one. Yes, I bought one call option to see that jump. So hopefully that plays out. Um, but again, I'm not looking for anything at the peak. I'm not looking for 203. I'm looking for possibly just 179. I mean, it's not even that much of a stretch to break that level, and that's really what I'm looking for there. So I know it shows a lot of strength above that. So I got a bunch of different things that I wanted to talk about, but yeah, let's talk about some cryptocurrency. I wanted to change my title here. I wanted to change my title to involve uh, Shiba Inu because I see Shiba Inu is making a move. I just didn't have a thumbnail for it. Um, yeah, I didn't have a thumbnail ready for this, so that was a problem for me. But I'm okay with it. Let's see. Let's do this. Add that there. Export to live stream. Thoughts on CRO? I like CRO. I'm in CRO. I've been a part of crypto.com for a long time. I have their credit cards, and I know you gained CRO with that. So I know it has a lot of potential. Something that's tied to something as big as what's coming up there. Something as big as crypto.com. I mean, that's pretty large, right? CRO is going to be, yes, as you say, a long-term hold. I think it's going to be a longer-term hold. Absolutely. Mm, uh, uh, boom. Okay, let's change this. That. Save. So I did make a video on Shiba yesterday, kind of giving my honest thoughts on Shiba Inu and where I believe that it was going to go and why the mindset of it is different between so many people. You can see people that really want to see a certain price and then sell at that certain price. And then you see other people that really want to make this grow for a long period of time, right? And it's, I mean, you're kind of defeating yourselves there by pushing for this quick price. I mean, yes, it would be great to see let's say a penny, right? If you're pushing for a penny, right, are you looking to push for a penny to sell all of it, or are you looking to push for a penny to sell a portion of it and get to your overall profit target, which may end up taking a while to get to anyways? That's a long-term goal. But if you're pushing for, let's say, 0.001 cents or 0.0001 cents, um, then you're probably or most likely looking to sell quite a bit of it. So love the shirt. Yeah, thank you. You haven't talked about CRO in any of your videos. Yeah, I know. If I, the problem is that if you haven't noticed, the last video that I posted, well, not the last video, the video before that, when I talked about Disney and getting a call option there, that's like the first video that I've talked about that wasn't AMC, GME, um, AMC, GME, Loopring, or SHIBA, because that's what a lot of the viewers, asked for. I like CRO. I can talk about it, and I'm not in it. I can talk about it. Oh, technically, I am. So, like I said, over on Crypto.com, I am, but I'm not in it in my accounts that I, truly care about here. I guess I care about all of them, but I care more about the ones that are in Coinbase and Coinbase Pro. Those are the ones that I track daily and don't worry about what's going to happen, or actually ones that I worry about that's going to happen in the short term rather than that's going to happen all in the long term. So, um, anyways, I I didn't look at CRO yesterday. I wanted to see what the price was, but I totally forgot. But yeah, that's the in it or not. I am in it. I'm in it in crypto.com, but crypto.com, that site doesn't matter to me as much. So I am in it. I'm not in it all in or even put a ton of money into it. But yeah, I want to buy some more, or I want to buy some over on Coinbase and get it on the platform that truly matters to me that I want to look at, because over there it's like chump change basically. And anything I usually get over there, I would transfer to other sites just to be able to buy other things. Like I would buy things like BNB or Ethereum transferred over to KuCoin so that I can transfer that and do that to transfer that to Pancake Swap and basically get my Safe Moon and Tiki token and whatever I wanted to get. That was my idea with Crypto.com. So anyone mess with Brave web browser? The one that gives you basic attention tokens for watching ads. I don't mess with it. Well, I've never heard of it, so no, I don't mess with it. Thank you for following, Dalton Wayne. Thank you for following. I appreciate it. I just read that. Wrong. The app is blah. The exchanges. It's just like Coinbase Pro. I got Mana 3. Wait, what? I got Mana 3 weeks ago. Looking good for me yesterday and a little bit today. Yeah, we'll have to take a look at that. I use it on the iPhone, but I don't use it for the rewards. I would love to buy during the dips, but buy your bank account said? Nope, not today. Yeah, I hear you. I'm the same way. I mean, all the dips seem to come when I don't have any money. Usually I'll have money probably throughout the month. Let's say 27 or maybe 25 days out of the month I will have money in order to buy crypto. But then there's those days in the middle of the month that I do not have any money to buy anything, because while everything is going everywhere, it's all in investments. So when I get money, I get free money. I don't like it to sit there and gain nothing. So I'm putting that straight into an investment. And then if I see what I want to buy with some money, typically I'll use a credit card, gain rewards, and then take the money that I gained out of the investments and put those into or pay off those credit cards, or just take it the money that I get in from the next month from my standard income and just pay off the credit cards as well. But yeah, it's just a overcomplicated process to where I don't like money to sit. If it sits there, it's doing nothing, and I hate that. You mentioned you have Safe Moon. What other sleepers with high risk, high reward you have? I have something called Tiki token. That seems to be decent, at least. Has potential. I think it's at like 1 cent, something like that, or it might be cheaper than that. but I have about, I think, 10,000 of it, and that's like a sleeper that I'm not 100% sure what will happen with it. I just want to see what it will be. I do have a position called Pallane, that I talked about previously, and I bought in 28,000 of it. Now I have about, I think it's like 30 or 40, or 30 or 40,000 coins, and I'm sitting on that. It might be 35. Either way, I have a bunch of coins and I'm sitting on that waiting for that to make a move. That has about 1 to 2 billion in circulating supply. Let's actually go here. Let's show you. Oh wait, you're on TikTok so you can't see it. But if you go on YouTube, you'll be able to figure that out, or Twitch. So I have Pallane, which has a total of 2.1, a max of 2.1 billion circulating supply. It has decreased just like all other crypto, really. And this was actually up recently to a level of around 2 cents, right? When I got in, it was at 0.007. Initially, I bought in with 28,000, and then that grew all the way up into about 1.5 cents. I bought in more, and it went to 2 cents and did start to decrease. We can see here that the max that it got to was around 6 cents. And I think it could get a lot higher once you see this introduced on maybe even more platforms. I think Gate.io is really just the starting point of something like this. And right now you're seeing a market cap of 12 million. So I think this has a lot of room to grow. Even if it gets to something of $1 billion, I would like to put in maybe, I think this has more potential than some other ones. So I would like to probably put in like $1,000 worth and see that not only just 10x, but 100x, so that would be amazing to see that. So right now, again, I'm holding 40, I think it's 35,000. So that's another coin that I'm in. Thoughts on Quant? I like Quant. I have 2 of Quant. Currently at the price that it's at, it's kind of a steal. Let's look at where Quant is. I don't know if it did increase or if it decreased. So currently where the price that it's at, yeah, it's definitely a little bit of a steal. If you're going to make a quick move out of here, in a month, you've seen this decrease from the level of $428 down to the $230 that it's at. I think it is a steal price. However, whenever you get into positions like this, if you think it is a steal, it could possibly go against you. So if it is going to go against you, find a way to get your feet wet. If you have $1,000 to invest in there, how about you invest 500? Invest another 500 if it goes lower. If it goes higher, then just let it go and let the 2 that you bought grow, right? You basically had the money that you were going to play with. You took half of it, put it in there. It went with you. You gained money out of it. Yes, you could have gained more, but you still gained money out of it, and you took a lot of risk off the table. So you want to be able to take out some of that risk. But yeah, it's a good position. Is now a good time to invest in Algorand? I'm so upset with myself. Wednesday, I bought more Algorand because I buy every Wednesday. I buy $10 worth of Algorand. I think any time is really a good time to get into Algorand. I'll go 185. That's not a bad price at all. I think 160 was freaking perfect where it was. Down here. Let's actually go and maybe look at the week. That's not gonna show it. Or is it one? It was at 160 at one point, and I can't figure out where that was because it only shows it by a week. But it was down there at one point, and I think that's a really great price. Oh, you know what? Over here. I don't know why I saw this as like the longer term solution. It went up to 280, 282, a pretty high price, but it did go down to 160, almost 150, I believe. Yeah, 156. Yeah, that would have been an amazing price to get into. And you would have been able to hold without any worries of that coming back a crazy amount. I couldn't buy in more because, again, I didn't have any buying power. The only reason that I bought the 10 that I had was because it's a consistent buy. I will always buy more. I have it set up to where it's going to buy $10 worth every week. So what were you just talking about before Quant? I was talking about Pallane. I think that's how you say it. That's a good position. That's kind of just really getting started, to tell you the truth. And I bought it on Gate.io, and it's currently at 1.5 cents. Waiting for my color badge to change too. VP, I like it because it pays out interest every day. Yes, you are seeing the amount of interest that you are gaining every day, which does get adjusted by the time you actually see the end of the year payout. So you are going to see that adjustment as prices decrease and all that stuff. So yeah, but either way, I mean, you're getting paid every single day. I can see my balance of algo go up every single day. What do you think was the worst? What do you think was worst for investors when Workhorse didn't get the USPS contract, or I I don't know, because I wasn't in either. So I don't have an opinion on that, but I would probably say, um, when you don't get a partnership, that's tough. When companies or organizations or even cryptocurrencies lie, it's tough to come back from it, right? Something like Litecoin. Then Litecoin lie about having that Walmart partnership. So you lied and you had a partnership that technically failed. That was a falsified statement, right? And if you have that to where it's a bold-faced lie and you're losing a partnership, that's like, I don't know, a double-edged sword there. It's not going to be good. So I think lying is probably worse than anything, but yeah, I'd probably say, because with not getting a contract or not getting a partnership in any way, it's more or less a buy the rumor, sell the news type of event, which you can get out of. Lies, it's like, how will this affect the price? Most likely, it will tank it and also decrease the value of the organization, the business, the crypto coin, the future of that. I think Litecoin could have been so much better, and it still can be a lot better. It's just got to kind of recover from this. You ever looked in Wonderland paying 89,000 APY? The whole majority of AVAX and the 600 million treasury, it's supposed to pay you 1 million if you invest 1,000 for a year. That's I wouldn't believe that. Anything that seems like, oh, I'm going to gain $1 million over the next year with this, it just doesn't seem legit. What's your thoughts on Zombie Eno? I haven't looked into it. If it drops, what price will you cut it at? If Disney drops, what price will I cut it at? Probably, I'll probably have to say like one solid 150 maybe. I know that'll lose a lot of value, actually, probably all value. We'll see. We'll see where this goes. I don't know what price I'll cut it at. I haven't done that math yet, actually. Typically, I do that math for trades. I haven't done that math for my options play or any options plays. So I need to do that. Typically, I just let them ride, because to tell you the truth, I am new to options. I'm not somebody that's an expert in options, and I will be. Everybody knows that I'm very transparent. When I'm new to something or I don't understand something, I will let you know that I don't understand it or I've never heard of it, and I'll research it and all this other stuff. So that's the way that I feel about it. So this options play, usually my options plays go, I will hold on to it. I only risk what I'm willing to lose. Like, I'm not going to sit here and say, all right, I'm buying 10 options contracts and I'm going to let that ride. No, I'm okay with losing $700 or so. If I'm losing $700, that's fine with me over the next 2 months. I mean, I'm sure there's going to be a bunch of trades to where I lose money, and I'm okay with that, right? If I can find a way to gain that back in some other long-term position or a longer-term position, then that's great. But that's usually how I play it. It's really like, either it plays out or it doesn't. So yeah, that's the way that I look at it. Also, the volatility could change. There's a lot of factors into what the price can do. I saw my SOS option. Um, I think the contract increased by a hell of a lot, which I'm new to. I'm like I said, I'm new to options, so I don't know everything about it. But I saw the amount that I gained on my SOS option, and it only moved 1 cent. It moved up 1 cent and increased by $450, and that's just because the price of that options contract changed drastically. I guess there was some changes in something, the volatility or something like that, but you did see an increase in $450 off of a 1 cent move, which made no sense to me at all. But that's why, you research why that move did happen. And if I should have made a play out of it, I probably should have, because I could have easily came back from that. I was just curious. I tend to hold them to expiration if they are down, and I only sell when it's profit. Yeah, sometimes you have to cut your losses. I know with trading, I try and cut my losses whenever I get to them. Uh, but with options, it's like a little bit different, and I haven't been doing it for as long. So I typically play until really expiration, because I want to play the whole scenario out. If I believe that it's going to make a move by a certain date, even if it does come back, it still has that possibility of making a move throughout a certain amount of days, right? And it costs you less than buying the 100 shares, basically. If you're buying 100 shares of Disney, it's going to cost you a lot more than what you paid for one options contract. So um, it it hurts, but it doesn't hurt to play it to expiration. But you always should find a way to not risk what you should only risk what you're willing to lose, basically. I see a ton of people that are like, "Oh, this is a great play." Well, I have the money to buy 10 options contracts, so why don't I buy 10 options contracts? And if it goes up $1, I can gain $1,000, or goes up $2, I can gain $2,000. And you're thinking about it the wrong way. Yes, you're thinking about it in a strategic way to say, if it goes up this much, I can gain so much here. But how much are you risking at this point? If you are spending all of your money, then you need to have some sort of a pull out point, and some sort of a stop. And a lot of people don't have that. So, all right, we're gonna close this thing up to members only, guys. Thank you so much, everybody, for commenting. I can't get to all the comments, especially since I have 3 platforms that I'm reading comments off of. If you guys want to comment freely, Twitch is always open. I will add my Twitch link now. After I go to members only, I'll add my Twitch link now, just because I think it is valuable, and I want to grow my Twitch. So if you guys want to go over there and support me, please do so. I will put that in the link right now, or in the comment section. I don't know why it's not in the description. It should be in the description, but it's better to do it this way anyways. All right. Or, I mean, what you can do is join the conversation, just like Fire King says. I mean, it's 99 cents. I make it cheap to join the community here. So either you can go in here, go on TikTok, go on Twitch, or whatever. I mean, and join the chat and the conversation either way. It's a good night. What? Um. Oh, even Bad Kitty. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. One time is worth 8.5K. I started off at 550 3 months ago. It's growing like crazy. Wait, what's growing like crazy? One time? I don't know what that is. What's Twitch? Is that a crypto? Are you joking? Twitch is a streaming platform. It's a streaming platform that I stream on. I do a multi-stream, so I do one on YouTube and on TikTok. I think you might be joking. Take a look at the call spread. Buy $360 call, sell $370 call for Facebook, expiring January 21st. Buying calls or puts without protection is like gambling. Found out the hard way. Yeah, I hear you. I totally hear you. I haven't figured out how to use Twitch yet. Yeah, I mean, I'm still trying to learn it as I'm over here. You know, still trying to understand all of the ins and outs of Twitch and what, being a partner and affiliate and all that other stuff means. But yeah, I want to really understand what's going on over here since I do stream daily. I want to be able to understand what's going on here, and as I stream, whether I'm streaming about finance related topics or I decide to game in some way, then because I do game a lot and I have a gaming channel that I don't upload to, but I have a lot of videos that I need to post. It's just a lot of work. Oh, time. Look at it. I still have this. Go into here. Look at time. So you basically said that it was worth 8.5K and it started off at 550. So you bought $550 worth 3 months ago. Is that what you're saying? And now you're up to a point to where you're at 8.5K. Is that what you're saying? Sorry, I'm just trying to understand. You gained about $8,000 in profits. No more talk about AMC, Matt. No, there's still talk about AMC. Someone just reached out to me in the Discord group and asked about AMC and talked about the fact that we're not seeing as much talk about what's happening with AMC, and I think it it sucks. It sucks to say that you have a lot of people that are losing interest in the position, and this is why you have a lot of people that were talking about AMC switch over to like Shiba Inu or switch over to crypto, really, because crypto is more exciting than the stock market right now. But AMC is still a play. I'm still in the position, still holding 900 shares at $26, still holding my 2 call options for 145 at the end of December. This explosion is going to happen whether we have a ton of interest or not, because the only thing that we need to make sure that happens is holding still happens. If we see, are you referring to Pi Network? I'm not referring to Pi Network. I'm referring to Pi, P-I, Pallane. It's not the one that you mine from your phone. I got confused with that one because someone asked me about it and I saw this position and I was like, this looks pretty interesting. So I made a move into that and went on about my day. But no, I'm not referring to Pi Network. But AMC, it still has that play mixed with it. We understand that it is creating, these downward levels of resistance here. You are seeing that it's showing that form of consolidation between these levels of 45 and really 30 or so, 30, 33 or something like that, right? And eventually we're going to see that consolidation break, whether it gets smaller and smaller, we're going to see that consolidation break and we're looking for something to the upside. However, we did see a negative day yesterday, which made no sense off of a ton of or a decent amount of recovered shares or not recovered shares. What word am I looking for? Shares that were bought back, return shares. There you go. Off of return shares, we're seeing that, but it's still decreasing by 4%. Now, why is that? I mean, there's a potential chance that we could be losing a little bit of interest where the 80% that we're holding, it could be decreasing slightly with a lot of people that are kind of down in the dumps of where AMC is going. But AMC, I truly believe in the position, in the play, in the explosion, and we're not going to see this explosion happen. A lot of times it'll come out of nowhere. So don't think just because we're not talking about AMC that we're not into it, that I'm not ready for this thing to blow, because I still am in it. Like, I'm not going to get it. It's one of my largest holdings. It is my largest holding in the stock market and in the crypto market. So it's not something that I'm giving up on. AMC is popping in January. Look at the options chain. Both GME and AMC have been trading sideways for months. This is a great sign. Yeah. A lot of people were worried the same way that they are worried right now. They were worried the same time down here in this long movement so basically from the end of February, right, all the way until we got to June. People were so worried as to what was going to happen. That's basically a half a year. And now we're looking at June to where it increased. And now we're looking at another half a year from June, or I guess let's say from this point, from July, right? From the beginning of July, we really started to see that downturn and then the sideways trading. So basically looking at about, 4 months, 5 months of, this sideways trading, right? Which is a great sign. People lose a ton of interest, and then all of a sudden it starts to blow up, and then you gain even more interest from something that went from being $1.91 all the way up to $72, or all the way up to $145, right? This is a play. This is still a play in my book. And I'm not going to say it's going to exactly play this way, because the only way that we see this explode is if people continue to hold on and don't sell while the hedge fund's short. And I'm not saying that you physically have to hold on to what you have. You don't have to do what I say at all. It's not financial advice. It's merely just my opinion. You don't have to do what the community says, right? Because sometimes they're a little strong, right? But I'm just telling you what I see in the play. And if you feel the same way, then you can, take it upon yourself to make whatever move you feel is right. Gotten to AMC at $47 and $43 still holding. Can't wait to see what making money feels like. I hear you. It's tough when you make a move into a position, and this is what a lot of people get worried about with day trading. When you get into a position and you see it pull back, it's so tough to see that negative move. And day trading is different than what we're seeing here, because it's more or less of a speculative play. We know what the speculation is. We know what's going to make this increase. But day trading is a little bit different, because day trading, you have your stop losses. But for this position, AMC and GME, it totally defies everything you want to, what I teach really. And that's risk management, understanding, managing that loss. If you do have a loss that's at 20% of what your gain or your potential gain was supposed to be, it's always great to get out of that position. AMC, it's a different story. Now, there are people that have made a decent move, and when it got up to 72, they sold a large portion of it. And great, they made a move to sell a large portion of it, and then they put it back in at this low of 28. That's insane to see that move, because that's a picture perfect move, which cannot be played or cannot be replicated really. I guarantee if you try and do that again, you're probably not going to be able to do it. So don't try and do that again. But yeah, I mean, it's a picture perfect play, and now you own more shares at less money, so I think it works. Can you do a tutorial on auction trading? Options trading or auction trading? I don't know what auction trading is. Like scalping? I have 144 call options. 40 and under. January, extremely bullish. Wait, you have 144,000 call options? I'm sorry, I'm confused. I'm very confused. Very, very confused at that. All right, we have 165 people here, guys. Thank you for being here. Thoughts on Powerledge? I did give my thoughts on Powerledge before. I think that's the crypto. Power, right? Not something that we're looking at a stock, right? Power. It's power without the E. Yeah, I did give my thoughts on this. The issue that I had with this was that I wanted to see what it would be, and it did decrease down to 48 before increasing up to a level of 54. So you would have had a decent move there if you wanted to make a move. But I thought it was a little bit interesting here because as I go into, let's say, a week, right, where it was introduced on Coinbase. Typically, when you see something that's introduced on Coinbase, you will see a Coinbase push after the fact. So once they do get introduced on Coinbase, you'll see that push. They get a little bit of a bump at announcement, at some sort of knowledge to know that they're going into Coinbase. However, this was a buy the rumor and sell the news type of event because it increased on the days before it was launched on Coinbase. And then once it was actually launched on Coinbase, it decreased. It fell down to a low level of 62 cents. So it increased up here to a level of 93 cents, decreased down to 62 cents, consolidated, continued to decrease down to 50 cents. So that's not really a good sign at something that has a lot of strength. But there is only 461 million circulating supply, which is really low. Total will probably be somewhere around 1 billion. So you can definitely see a move there. But currently, where it stands, it doesn't make sense to me to make the play right now. Yes, it has potential, but it doesn't make sense for me to make the play right now because of they buy the rumor, sell the news. Just on that alone, it makes it seem like this is something that's a sell heavy position. So, and that's my opinion. It is new on Coinbase, and I would think they would have a Coinbase push, but you're not seeing that. You're seeing the exact opposite. And it was on a day to where it did decrease, so to where the market did decrease. But when I factor that into every other crypto that was new out there, I was just like, okay, it doesn't line up with other new cryptocurrencies that are coming out. You know, if other new cryptocurrencies are making moves in the upward in a positive manner, if you see a negative impact to a cryptocurrency after announcement that, or after actually being introduced to the platform, makes no sense. Good morning, sir. Good morning, Chris Patty, too. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Sorry, I have to do that because I can't see the comment, because I don't know why. I can't see anything there. They should make it like a little bit darker where the comment section is so you can actually see things. Thank you for hitting likes, Chris Patty. I appreciate it. Over on YouTube, yes, you're right. We need likes on YouTube. So guys, hit the like button if you can. We have 193 people here. Definitely hit the like button. If you guys want to join me over on Twitch where you can comment, please join me over there. Also, if you want to become a new member, it's 99 cents to become a new member and be a part of this community, this chat community. So yeah, definitely do that. Smash the like button. Yeah, smash the like button. Oh, I was like, damn, money bags. That's a lot. Yep, 14 million shares. I think AMC pop again. That can grow to 200,000 by then. Anyone here familiar with the debit/credit spreads for calls and puts or iron contour? No, I'm not. That's over my head. I'm 100,000 at okay, sorry, I've never heard of. Yeah, I've never heard of it. At Matt. Oh, I need glasses. Yes, I know. I can't see any of these words. And if I make things bigger, then I lose visual on a lot of other detail. So I don't know. I can see things here kind of, um, which is weird. And it might be the screens that are just messing up my eyes because I'm always looking at screens. Whether I'm upstairs or downstairs, I'm always looking at a screen. I work a 9 to 5 on a screen. This is a small screen, but I work on a screen. I do hook it up to my monitor. So, yeah, I posted in the Discord about Wonderland. Seriously, I think This is an amazing project. The creator does multi AMAs. Very transparent. Wonderland DAO. Please check it out. Is it a crypto coin? Sorry, I'm just need to clarify. Let's maybe it's a stock. I probably can get to it before you. AMAs are podcasts about the projects. I just don't know what you're talking about, what you're referring to, because I can't look it up. Maybe I'll type in Wonderland. I don't know what it is. That's what I'm trying to understand. This? Is that it? Will you talk about RF or saving that for Discord? I don't know. No, I'm not saving anything for Discord. All right. Go to YouTube and hit the like button. Thank you for doing that. I appreciate it. I appreciate it a lot. Again, thank you for being here. We got 7 people over on Twitch. So if you guys want to follow, please follow. If you're already following me, then I appreciate it. We did get a new follower 16 minutes ago. Etim Breeza, something like that. Bacon Dozer. Thank you for following. Pink Squirrel, thank you for following. I appreciate all the new followers over on Twitch. Crazy, bro. Yes, it is 8,600 Jibas. That's the option you were looking at. Oh, like before I got started. Oh, okay. Sorry. Yes. I mean, I usually just save all that stuff for Discord. I'm sorry. I totally blanked out. I put it in my watch list, but I didn't actually make a move yet, right? Because obviously the market's not open. But yes, I save that for Discord. So any options plays or anything that I'm thinking of that's like a heavy duty move, like I think I'm going to make a move into, I'm probably going to do to where I save it for Discord or Patreon before I make a move in the market open, So I'm not going to probably make that known right away, just so members and people in the community, they can give me their second opinion, because again, that's really just, hey, I'm looking at this options play. This is what I see. Do you see the same? Type of thing. And then we can have that conversation, because it's more of a conversation starter than anything. And then we start to get an understanding of what we see in the position, how much we should risk, all of that other stuff. There's just a lot of stuff there. Wrath, thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate that. Yes, we got a new air horn noises. I don't have any of that. We got 211 people here, almost at 100 likes. So definitely hit that like button. Currently, if we're looking at this position, Wonderland, there's 55,000 circulating supply. And if you know me, I love low circulating supply. So 55,000 circulating supply is really, really low. It's currently at $8,633. The market cap, it's self-reported. So total that it does have is 184,000. So it can be diluted a little bit. But the current market cap is at 481 million, which is it sounds like a lot, but it's actually pretty low. Let's look at the history here, just understanding exactly where this did go or come from. So I guess if you made a move into this position back in September, if you could find a market for it, I guess Gate.io would have been freaking great. And for me to even understand that it was there. And I don't know why I didn't have visual on it. Was it on Gate.io for this whole entire time, or was it like not there? Because typically I would have a visual on it, because I regularly search on CoinMarketCap for low circulating supply, low max supply, and this never came up. Yeah, it never came up. I'll probably add it to the watch list of Gate.io. I want to see if it does decrease a little bit, and then maybe I'll make a move into it and buy like partial, buy like half. Maybe I'll buy a full one. I don't know. We'll have to see. But I would have loved to have made a move down here. If I saw that this had such a low supply at this level here, I would have waited for a pullback and I would have bought in somewhere around here if I would have known that this was here. And probably would have sold something around here if I would have seen it. I mean, I probably wouldn't have, because this probably happened over the span of like an hour. Yeah, this large increase happened over a span of an hour, but either way, it still increased to a hell of a lot. If you bought one, you still ended up gaining $5,000 or something like that. So I'll keep it in my watch list and keep looking at it. But I don't think it's too late to see an increase. I just think we have to understand everything about it before I jump into it. So for me, I'll have to research it a little bit more, and I'll just add it to the list. So let's see if I can bring this up on Coinbase. Your land, not tradable on Base, not supported on Coinbase, but we'll add it to a watch list just to know what's going on there. But it does look good. I mean, 8,600. The movement looks steady. But I wish November 9th, this went down to negative 4,814. What's that all about? Is that just a Coinbase error? Because I didn't see that over on Gate or CoinMarketCap. That's interesting. But that would have been great to buy into there, because they would have owed you money if you bought in. No. All right, I think that's it, guys. I have to get out of here because I have to go up and say goodbye to everybody. And I would normally go to 9 o'clock, but we never know how long this outro is going to go anyways. But yeah, this was a good stream. It wasn't a bad stream. We gained a bunch of followers over on Twitch. I don't know how to say that. And Arakuna or something. Thank you for following. Anybody that did follow on Twitch, thank you for following. Anybody that followed on TikTok, thank you for following over here. You should make me a moderator. Make me a moderator so I can keep the trolls away. Yeah, I don't think we have many trolls right now, so just keep at it. And yes, it takes time to probably become a moderator for people that are on TikTok, or sorry, that are on YouTube. I have enough mods because technically I limit the chat anyways. So I have enough mods that are over there. On TikTok, I can always use a mod as long as we start to grow. But right now, we're not really, the max viewers I think we've had on TikTok was like 30. And that's not a ton. That's not enough to really have a ton of trolls, really. So I will. It's just going to take some time as we do grow. Always be here, so that's why. But yeah, as we grow, I definitely can do that. But right now, I don't think we're at that level. But yeah, anyways, guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'm going to be trading some things off and on. I want to take some time maybe in the future and build watch lists and make some moves from there, and also go through live trading, day trading and stuff. Because yesterday with an options contract, I made about $130, and I hit my goal before I even really started trading. So I didn't really need to make a move. I wanted to trade, but I didn't have time. So we will find a way to do that, and I want to make this to where I do this full time. you know, I can do it full time and I should jump to, you know, just take that leap. But it's just the way we spend money. It's tough to do that. So until we get a handle on that, then we can jump and make that leap. But right now, still have my 9 to 5. That's why I still have to, you know, go back there and all of that. Anyways, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more videos like this one. Follow my Twitch if you haven't had a chance to do it and you have a Twitch, follow it. I'm going to get out of here and I will catch you guys in the next video or stream or everything.